Okay, so literally, I pulled this up right away, and God damn it, I'm not gonna like it, but it is what it is. Let's see if you can see this. Look at number 19. Number 19 is too many choices. So I hope this printer comes in 40 cal because number 19 is too many choices. Too many choices has won the Ender 3 V2 3D printer. $250 value. Congratulations.
A couple of those. But the Heritage things are like $100. They're cheap.
What up, YouTubes? Too many choices. Quick video today. I apparently on DLD After Dark last night won a completely free 3D printer as they were doing a giveaway on DLD After Dark with 1776 Supply Co. They were giving out a free Ender Pro 3 or 3D printer and self-leveling, very nice, etc., etc., like a $250 value. And I literally just gave it up and said, please give it to somebody else. And here was my reasoning behind that decision. So anybody that thinks I'm crazy, I'm not that crazy. Reason number one, time and money, and more of the time so than anything else. I still have this AR pistol lower that I need to build into something. I'm not sure if I want to build it into a rifle, a pistol, what I'd like to do with this thing. So I still have my AR pistol kind of chilling back there, but this upper or this lower still needs an upper. So got projects I'm working on. This is the first P80 that I built. It's the Rogue Dagger PSA Dagger upper on a Polymer 80 frame. Still needs an optic, still needs to have the front sight changed out to something with some tritium, and working on that one. Then we've got this titanium blue that I will be eventually making into a Glock 27 to go with my Glock 33, so I don't have to keep switching the barrels around. And this still needs an upper, maybe something with an arm. I'm still not decided. RMR cut, denim cut, I don't know, we'll see. Then there's still this frame that I'd like to get an upper for, which I'm almost 100% sure this will be turned into a Glock 32. It is OD green, and I'll probably put a black upper on this one, and also with an RMR cut or doctor cut. I'm not sure what cut, but also this will be getting a upper. So got some projects that I'm working on, and on top of those projects, I still would like to get a 10mm, depending on how all this frame stuff works out with the Polymer 80s going on. So I've got projects in the background that I definitely want to finish before I jump into something that's even a bigger project, like literally learning how to 3D print and slicer and process and this and that. So if I got the 3D printer, it would have most likely sat around for at least 6 months, maybe even a year, before I really wanted to invest the time into learning what I was doing with it and start putting out frames. Reason number two is knowing myself. If I did get it and I started working on it a little bit, it would have become a new obsession, and it would have cut into the time of the things that I like to do already. So that means more money invested in getting programs, slicer, scanners, etc., things that I don't have and haven't had a need for. I'd have to start purchasing those things. And that's a bigger investment than I was willing to spend, considering that I still have to get all of that junk done, and at the same time still have to invest money in getting and keeping ammo, as well as trying to get this new caliber 10mm, etc., etc. So I mean, it's a bigger investment than just, hey, here's a free 3D printer for you, go ahead and get to work on stuff. Lastly, if I did actually get that and I figured it out, I'd be making frames out the wazoo, and I would have even more projects that are needing uppers and parts to be finished. So I want to finish some things before I even start thinking about 3D printing. Reason number three is that I didn't even feel like I entered in the contest. I wanted somebody that was going to take that printer, that had been hopefully a member, that had been subscribed for as long as I have, etc., and been putting in the number of hours, and that was going to take that printer and hit the ground and literally start running with printing stuff. So in my scenario and situation, I was not ready to just get a 3D printer and go. Sure, I could have taken it, resold it on the open market for $200 or whatever and made a profit, but again, I wanted somebody in the community to take that printer, get it for free, and start using it. So I'm not crazy, guys. I mean, I know it would have been really cool to have, but at the same time, it's 250 bucks. When I'm done with all this junk and all my projects in the background and I'm ready to get one, it's not so much of an investment that I won't be willing to spend that money if it's a rabbit hole that I'm willing to go down. So just wanted to put that out there for you guys. I'm not crazy, okay? There's a reason that I wanted to give that 3D printer to somebody else. If I had been thinking in the moment, I would have said, you know, send me a patch or send me this or send me that instead of it and let somebody else have it. But it is what it is. I mean, somebody's gonna get it and they're gonna get to work with it. It was actually Goonbeam. Congrats, brother. And everybody's happy with this situation. So peace, love. Everybody have a good one. Deuce.